said, baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a money. I can smoke already, so hard in my money. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I'll let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a buddy. No prayer coming through. It's time to break it in. 32 like my favorite size, cause the niggas try breaking it.
Hey, with the intro, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Tika.
And it's TJ.
And we're back with another live. We're talking about Euphoria, and this is season 3, episode 3, Ballad of Paladin. EJ, girl, what you thinking? Are we gonna have to call Peter on the people? They just misusing these animals.
Girl, this episode was a lot. I don't care about the animals, but this episode was funny. This was a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I knew this wedding was gonna be crazy, so I was ready for this.
Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I was definitely here for it. Listen, I want to thank the audience in advance for tapping in, engaging with us. We absolutely appreciate it. If you're new to any of the channels involved, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also tap that like button. Spread the word, and let everybody know by sharing that these ladies are over here talking Euphoria, because the shenanigans are definitely going down every single week that we get another episode of Euphoria. Now, we're not doing this by ourselves. We got a few other ladies that are here, and they're going to ride on this trail of shenanigans with us on Euphoria. So first up, we got She Don't Do It Just One Way, y'all. She do it 69 ways. What's up, Monique?
69 ways in the building. Hey. You know, Sharon is caring with 69 ways.
Absolutely. Hey. That part. Okay. So crazy. Gotta love it. Any thoughts real quick on the just the moments of the episode?
When Nate got his ass beat, that's
good enough for me. Like ever.
Okay. And it missing a pinky toe. So you
know. Yeah. They didn't have to take that man's toe though, but I'm just saying. But
right, thank you, EJ.
You know I'm gonna have some empathy somewhere for somebody. But you know, somebody that just don't give a damn is definitely in the building. The one and only Miss Tamika's there. What's up, Tamika?
Hey, Tamika. Hey, y'all. Hey, listen, I definitely didn't give a damn about Nate getting his behind kicked, that's for sure. Y'all need a kick again if y'all want me to believe that's what y'all spent $50,000 on. Them damn flowers look raggedy as hell.
Girl. That part.
Yeah. Okay. And we also have another lady in the building, Miss Moochie. What's up, Moochie?
What's up, y'all?
Hey.
It was very satisfying to see Nate get that ass whooped. I don't know why. I mean, it seemed like I liked when he got his ass whipped by Fez, and this one was like crazy. But I'll just leave it at that. I know we're gonna talk about it in depth later.
Definitely.
Wedding was crazy too.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely. So We're just gonna again thank everybody for coming through. Thank y'all for engaging with us. Again, I'm gonna say it again. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to all channels involved. Spread the word, spread the word. And ladies, oh, we got one more lady right now in the building. And I always love her insight on some things. And I just gotta she's normally the horror lady, but she definitely has a lot of insight on other things as well. So shout out to the one and only Miss Jeff K. Slice of Horror. You don't want me to say the Jeff K, don't put it up there. What's okay? What's up? What's okay?
Okay.
Okay. Did I get here
Hey,
a good time?
Girl, you good.
Yeah, perfect time.
Perfect. And we gotta say happy birthday if you don't mind to your baby girl, okay?
Yes.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Double digits. She's in double digits. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life at this point.
Just pray. Just pray. Keep the prayer. Well, what did you think? What did you think of? Because we just got kind of just talked to just a smidget of Nate getting his hind parts whooped, and toes snapped off, and all the things. We just kind of what was the what moment did you kind of like the most in the whole episode? Out of the whole episode.
I mean, yeah, that he got took down through there in the worst way. They beat the brakes off of Nate. Boy, I mean, they whooped him up and down the stairs. I ain't never seen somebody get their ass whooped up and down the stairs before. I said, this is a new type of ass whooping. I ain't never seen.
It was like horror. It was horror.
But you know what? Nate hasn't always been a good person either.
Nope.
So he had that ass whooping coming. Because then Fez beat his ass one time.
Yep.
So it ain't
that
like
was
he
a satisfying one too.
Exactly. It ain't like he never got his ass whooped before. So it was to me, it was he be deserving those ass whoopings. And I hope that he realized now who he married, because I feel like Maddie wouldn't have let that happen. I feel like Maddie would have tried to jump in. She would have tried to help. She would have threw some punches or something. It might not have worked out in her favor, but I feel like she would have tried. Cassie literally said, "My nose bleeding," and just sat there. She didn't even try to go stop his pinky toe from bleeding or nothing. She literally just sat there. She ain't tell him, "No, stop, please help." She's literally like, "Oh, this is my wedding day. Like, what's going on?"
Right.
So you know what? They deserve each other. Good.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what you deserve.
Yep. Yeah, he got what he definitely got what he deserved. Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into it because we finally got to know how the hell she became a sugar baby. Like what? Really, Jules? Really? Like this what we doing now? You done when you were supposed to be going to college and you decided that, oh well, the money is a whole lot better than art classes, art school, art college. I might as well, because she was introduced to this lifestyle by her roommate. And I'm not mad at certain aspects of this whole sugar baby life, but what we not about to do is Dexter me. What you're not about to do is wrap me up in plastic and with the potential that you might poke a hole in me. Like, oh, I can't do that. So we have a list of all of her shenanigan men, all of her sugar daddies who one likes to lick stockings and beat the eggplant. One just want to sit and talk and just hear himself talk and talk about his money. And then there's another one that likes to sit at work and get the knobs slobbed on. Can I say that? And then we got Mr. Big rich millionaire, Mr. Plastic surgeon, who literally likes to wrap people up in plastic and does whatever he does. And he's paying all the bills, y'all. He's paying for the rent, the utilities. He's covered everything. Money nice and thick, pockets thick. So we're gonna start from the end. Kay, Moochie, Tamika, Monique, EJ, the thoughts on the plastic man and all these different, this sugar baby lifestyle. Could you handle it? Could you be in this lifestyle?
I mean, sometimes if I don't know what would happen if I ever had a taste of money like that. I ain't never had money like that, so I don't know. I ain't never did nothing strange for a piece of change because I don't know what the piece of change looked like. She got a piece of the change and was cool with it. Like she was just like, damn, this art school, and she's a whole artist out here. It's not like she was like painting crap. Like you're actually a really good artist. She could have made a living doing that. She could have made a really good career. She could have made a name for herself. But she might have seen money like she ain't never had in her lifetime before. And I don't know. Money changes people because I honestly feel like she really could have just channeled all of that into her career as an artist and thank you, but I'm gonna, let me keep paying off my tuition so I don't have to do something strange for a piece of change no more. But apparently she don't mind getting wrapped in plastic and standing there like a fool. I'm sorry. When I seen that, I said, "Oh, they really mean like strange for some change." I'm straight on that right now. Like some things aren't worth it. But I mean, if we go, I mean, I sit down and have conversations with people all the time for a living. I ain't never made that kind of money before. So
yeah. I was gonna say it's a big difference.
But I just hope that she's not just looking at it this life and not because people are crazy. And if somebody's willing to wrap you in plastic like that, kind of like sends off an alarm for me. That's a red flag. Because what do you mean? It's giving horror movie. I want to wrap people in bodies. It's giving I'm getting like Leatherface vibes and whatnot. Like it's really not. It's like Ed Gein-ish, Jeffrey Dahmer-ish. Like if you willing to take it that far, what else are you gonna let somebody do to you?
Right.
And then when you say no, what's gonna happen when you say no? And they be like, well what I paid you, and we gonna do it anyway.
Yep. Yeah, that's a little too much for me. Mochi.
I'm worried about her safety. This could go left because that guy gave me creep vibes. The one that she brought up the wife to. And I think this is the guy that really got her where her setup is how it is now. Because she was living in that other apartment with that girl. So, I don't know. It's just, I'm worried about her safety with this. Because it's like playing Russian roulette with the Johns.
It absolutely is.
Yep. Tamika, if you had to choose one of these fetishes that you was gonna partake in, which fetish would you partake in? Would you be the one that sit there and let them lick on your stockings? Are we going under the table? We gonna take the one out just sitting there talking because he don't count for nothing. Are you ready to get wrapped in some plastic?
Listen, plastic is absolutely off the table. Okay, you can rub on my stockings, we can sit and talk. But I said, well, when they showed the first ones, I'm like, okay, she making easy money. But I knew old Sam was going to be coming with a little bit more. But I was not expecting you to be wrapping up in no damn plastic. Absolutely not. I don't trust it. I don't have that much faith in you. That because he was at one point was like, I may not even let you out of this, and I was like, girl, like, I know he giving you a little money, but I don't know if it's worth that money.
Right. Yeah, that was too much. What about you, Monique?
Yeah, that is too much. I don't want to be wrapped up like leftovers. Like, what are we doing? Like, that's just so weird. I just rather we could talk all night long. Like, that's about it. Like, I want a sugar daddy. Okay, the way my bill set up and when he look at my baby account looking, I want a sugar daddy.
I know
maybe a sugar baby.
I know that's right.
We can talk. I need to do the bare. I just want to do the bare minimum. Okay.
You ain't gonna get look now. You might not get paid that much for the bare minimum.
Hey, listen, the bare minimum go cover one of them bills, one or two of them.
Okay, that part. Yeah, but I'm gonna need Jules to pump the brakes and really think about it a little bit because one of these situations might go left, and I'm just scared for her. For real.
Yeah.
I mean, what everybody else said, with this one added little thing. I mean, Jules had amazing upper arm strength because the way I'm sitting up there, like, girl, I could not keep my arms up that long. Like, I tried to work out today and I was like, tired. I said, oh my God, girl, ain't no way. I would have been there. I just would give it up. I mean, I couldn't get down with the stocking licking. You know, I can get down with the conversations. Hell, I'm not going to get down. I don't want to put no one slop to me. No, I won't do that. But I can get down with those two, but I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna sit there, hold my arms up and let you wrap. I don't like being in vulnerable positions like that where I feel like I don't have any control. That would irritate me so much, and I don't think it's enough money in the world that would make me do that. But Jules been living this lifestyle. Is what we got to remember is that she just wasn't getting paid for it, but she been real reckless for a long time, ever since she was, So this is something that I wasn't. I was like, okay, this is Jules. This is a natural progression. Somebody told her, like, girl, stop doing this stuff for free and get paid. Mm-hmm. And the type of situation she done been in before, mainly that one that we remember with what's his name's dad. That was definitely a horrible situation that she was in there. I just see Jules as somebody who almost likes this type of stuff. Like,
right.
Whatever reason, maybe she feels like she deserves it. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a numbing pain. I don't know what it is. I feel like it got something to do mentally, something that she needs to work through. And I can't say she needs to go to therapy because she's been going to therapy. Therapy ain't helped this whole time. Right. So eventually, this is not going to be a good thing because somebody set it up here about what happens when she says no. What happens when she gets tired like me and can't hold them arms up that long? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and think about it. She's also playing with fire because a lot of the men, remember, even Nate's dad were like men who haven't came out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like they're doing this, but they also want that spirit of anonymity.
Mm-hmm.
And she has to be careful about stuff like that. Like she's playing with fire. Like this could get very, very dangerous for her. And I don't know if the money is worth it. But like I said, I ain't never had money like this. So I don't know. I don't know what she's working with over there. That's like, I'm willing to risk it for this type of lifestyle. But she's really playing with fire with the caliber of men that she's going after.
Right. Yeah, because she you can't say that she has daddy issues because her dad was the one that really cared for her.
But it could have been maybe mama issue because the mama.
I was gonna say if it's a mama issue, then you would think that she would be out doing wrong to women, or maybe it's you because you sleeping with these women husband. Maybe that's what you're getting a satisfaction from. But yeah, just like y'all are saying, we need Jules to be more careful. And then if she was smart, she would go ahead and finish that art degree that she's getting. She got money, so she could really pay for it. And then if one of these fools decide to literally cut her completely off, she will be able to support herself because that little $300-400 that Rue gave her ain't gonna be enough to do nothing with the lifestyle that she's living right now.
And I know you gotta remember, she probably wanted to tell Rue, like, look, I make more than that for showing my like, but thanks, girl, but I show a toenail and I make that.
Girl, and you gotta remember that she quit the rest of them. Remember, so she's only working for Cray Cray. So that's even worse. To Tika's point, like, what happens if he decides that he no longer want another kink? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what really happens then? Like, it's just too many unknowns with him. I don't know. I don't trust that joker.
We don't even know if he mad at her now because she went to the wedding. She's supposed to be on back in court with that dude.
Well, yeah, but she know what to do at the end. She know what to do when she saw them, saw those keys and that glass of liquor and was like, "Oh, time for me to get on duty."
Okay.
So, we'll see.
She was smart. She need to. She should just get her degree, open up an art gallery, call it a day.
Yep. Go ahead and use all this money she's making and do it now. Like, at least make it count for something. Like, don't just do it and it don't count for anything. Shoot. Exit
Right.
plan, Jules. Exit plan.
That part. But we see somebody else who wants an exit plan, but Alamo said what you're not about to do is exit nothing, because what you're doing is strictly, it's pretty much legal, even though it's not legal. Now Rue has become the arms dealer. Okay, like when did you get all this education, Rue? I don't know. What YouTube channel did you look at to learn how all these different weapons work and how to put these, what they call the 3D printed
3D
weapons
printer.
and all this?
Mhm.
Yeah, like just she's a specialist in this world, but she makes a mistake by telling Alamo that, yeah, I know you're giving me 30% of, the intake, but I want to be able to, go legit. And he said, what you mean by legit? Like this is as legit as it's gonna get. Don't you, what you think about the lottery? What you think about, back in the day they were running numbers, and now they're literally paying, they're using this as the big lottery. And oh boy chimes in and say, yeah, they're supposed to be giving the money to the schools, but he said, well, you see how those kids turned out, clueless.
Okay.
So what did y'all, how did y'all feel about ruining her new career? And she's getting a little more money, she's away from the crazy lady with the bird. How did y'all feel about just seeing Rue and her new business, her new career? And we can go EJ, Mo, Monique. I'm sorry, Monique, Tamika, Muchi, and Kay, Miss Kira. I mean, not Miss Kira. Jesus, there's too many K's. The other Miss Jess K.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just said the same thing that you said. I said, Naruto got a whole education in blickies. Like, what is happening here? All of a sudden, you know everything about all of the weapons. And but this is what I will say. And all kidding aside, I actually like the fact that Rue seems to have some sort of get up and go about her. Even though it's illegal, we just haven't seen her have any get up and go, no ambition about anything. And it feels like for the first time, she has some ambition. And the fact that she actually was thinking about something further ahead, I was actually low key kind of impressed. I wasn't even mad at it that much. I just thought it was funny that she was, that she knew all of this information all of a sudden. I said, girl, when did this happen?
Right.
Yeah, it seems like she has all this energy and all this ambition when it comes to illegal things. I ain't never see her see her do anything legitimate ever. So yeah. So that's on, like, she probably like the thrill and the danger of it all, of the business, probably a little bit. So I don't know. Just guessing. I'm agreeing with y'all. Like, what you got this education about making blickies? And I'm like, I know you was around Faz. I don't think Faz and Ashtray was making 3D printed blickies.
Right. Right. I've never
in that
seen
store.
It. Right.
Never seen it. Cause those are the only people I know that had the blickies and the drugs of it all. So yeah, so Rue, look, we saw what happened when she got pulled over, so there's that. I don't know what's wrong with Rue. Rue all over the place for me.
Yeah, when we seen her with these hammers, as Moochie said, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Because if anything, like you just finished mentioning, when she was with Fez and them, she could have been learning more about these, but we've never seen that. And now all of a sudden, you giving the full damn breakdown. I said, what is going on here? She getting promotions, working her way up. Seemed to be good at it, making her little sales, and then you turn around talking about, I want to do this legitimate business. I said, Rue, what is the legitimate business going to be, honey? Okay, and then they had to give her a little, history lesson, because we know alcohol was illegal, and like he said, the numbers and lottery and all that different kind of stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know what the legal job for Rue would be, but she trying to change her life and believe in the Lord now.
Sure, to me.
Yeah,
sure.
True.
Yeah.
She be listening to them scriptures.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I said, when you reading the Bible, she is playing it. Okay, she got the Audible.
Right.
And I'm not mad at the Audible.
I know you was gonna say that.
At all. At all.
Moochie.
I think she messed up telling Alamo her she doesn't hold back. She just speaks whatever comes to mind. And I think she should have held that card close to her chest. But being that she didn't, I think he set her up. So now she gonna have to navigate how she gonna get out of that situation. But yeah, she messed up by telling him too much. And she's a valuable employee, so to him.
Right. Right.
Well, to
Right.
everybody, hell, they like over there in the on
Right. Every side
what's
wanna.
Okay.
But it also makes me think. We was just talking about this last week.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know about them how they did in school because we really didn't see Rue in school like that. She was going through her addiction, but I think
Mhm.
she was always smart, but she was just all over the place where she's not focused. If she gets focused for a little while, she's all right.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Unless something emotional happens to her, then she goes off the rocker again.
Right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Y'all, I'm not playing around with Rue. This is just one of her mood swings from being bipolar because it was one. Remember, she thought she was gonna make it big, being a recreational a pharmacist out here. What was it? Last season, she thought she was doing big stuff out here in these streets. Then when she met Alamo, oh yeah, it was my dream job to work at a strip club before. I always wanted to do this. Now you want to sell pistols outside. Now you want to do this. Tell me you watch Sons of Anarchy without telling me you watch Sons of Anarchy, Rue. Like, I'm not playing with her. I'm not doing this with Rue. It's always going to be someone she go because that's just part of her. And there's going to be highs and lows, and she's going to get hyper focused on something, and she's going to go all in until something happens, and then we drop that, and we're going to pick up the next thing. Like, yes, she might actually be an expert in something because she has the ability to hyper focus, but she's not being treated for any of these things. So she's going to have a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and they're going to look like this. Y'all,
She all over the place.
exactly. I'm not playing around with Lou with Rue, and anybody that take her serious is setting themselves up to fail. Of course, everybody's gonna act like they want Rue because Rue is naive and she don't fight back. Rue, go take this dog poop over here to the next office and sell it to somebody for $2. Okay, and she'll like Rue don't like she will do whatever it is somebody tell her to do, and for very little pay. Rue been in drug for how long, and we not on Nino Brown status yet. Okay, we sleeping in Scooby Doo's van.
Oh my gosh.
And y'all want to
She
take Rue
Don't do
serious?
Rue like that. Okay, don't do Rue like that. I mean, come on, give her some credit. She is doing something different that we have not seen before. And you know that first time that she literally was just wanting them. She wasn't trying to steal no drugs. She was over there trying to take them drugs. That was Lori dumb fault. That's what was happening with that.
In her mind, she thought she was gonna do something with it. Okay, that's
Girl,
Rue. That's just like she think now. Talking about she done turn over a new leaf and want to go legit because she been reading the scripture. Show me in the scripture where Jesus said, "I will bust a cap in your ass." Show me that, Rue. Where's that at?
Jesus didn't say it, but Peter did.
Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, listen.
That's what she read. Then that must have been her daily
Yeah,
devotion.
she was reading Peter's scriptures. She was reading Peter's scriptures.
Yeah.
Peter didn't mind cutting nobody, cutting ears, cussing somebody out. Peter didn't mind. So, but listen, I love this conversation because, we in the midst of Rue getting her dreams crushed. There's a whole pig that comes rolling through in the house and or in this club, and who want bacon? Because Alamo said, what you not about to do is come send my pig back to me and think it's gonna live, and then I'm not gonna, come back and run a new plan on you all. So anybody want bacon? Monique, Tamika, Moochie,
Oof.
Kay,
I,
EJ.
I can't do that swine. I'm sorry right now. I can't. But yeah, that was crazy. And that poor young lady who had the pig matter all over her because I was like, dang. I'm like, Yeah, I didn't know how they get away with this harming animals in the show. Peter, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know. And it was just crazy how he would take out his own. I mean, it came in like a savage, peeing everywhere and stuff. So, um, I don't know what Alamo was thinking. Like Lori was not gonna return the pig back to him. I guess she just supposed to take the pig lick and move on. I'm like, come on, Alamo. Like, she gonna retaliate some way or another. So now he got to get his get back, and I can't wait till we get to
Again.
that part. Right again.
Yeah,
Like, poor
y'all go over
pig.
here and waste them daggone pigs. Listen, I eat bacon every now and then. Every now and then I get a little taste for it, but I don't want that one. He killing me with this pig thing. Like that, I still can't get over the fact that he was more upset about that than the daggone and where he found that to be so disrespectful. And like we already said last week, Ruth got herself in the middle of a daggone war, and of course,
War.
we're gonna end up seeing her in even more problems than that. She always find a way to get herself in some problems because she's swearing that this is the better choice or situation for her to be in, but it's literally out of the frying pan into the fire. You might as well put that pig up there in the pan with Ruth.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh man. The blood, it was just it was the red paints, the matter. It was just too much. It was too much. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all, just like y'all say, Rue will do anything. Rue said, okay, I know my job. Let me go on and put my gloves on so I
Clean
can
up
clean
crew.
this mess up.
Ew. Mm-mm.
Moochie.
I thought Rue was a trooper with this, but that whole part was crazy. But he is really disgusted by her calling him a pig. That really pissed him off. And then for them to send that pig back, mm, yeah, this is war.
Mhm. It's on and popping.
Okay. I ain't have too much. Oh, is it my go? Okay.
I ain't got too much on this, but yeah, that was I did not expect them to blow Porky Pig's head off like that because I like
Yeah.
why how did he become collateral damage? He ain't do nothing. He don't know how he got from one place to the next. One minute he was in the pig pen playing with mud, eating slop, and y'all keep pushing him and pulling him in all these different places. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that. Okay, somebody should call Peter because justice for Porky Pig. We should have had a
Okay.
RIP at the end of this for him because he ain't do nothing wrong.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot about it.
Now this is a RIP moment, Tika. This is a RIP moment. To
He
this
ain't do
pig.
nothing wrong.
This pig was minding himself business,
Minding
but not.
his
I ain't got too much on the pig. I just thought it was nasty. I felt bad for old girl because I was like, dang. Now I know you knew that
Mm-hmm.
this pig was coming back in some way, form, or fashion. It's not like you just gonna do something and then they not gonna get their get back. Like I understand that they started with the war of words, but you knew this was coming back somehow, some way. The way I would have had
Right.
somebody outside that club waiting for anybody to do something stupid, they were gonna get popped. I guess I
Right.
don't know. Maybe the petty in me just be on the lookout for. Because if I'm gonna be petty, I know somebody gonna be petty back. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then within this whole after this, they said, okay, well, we got to do something back, and that's when Rue steps in again, and she's saying that, well, she got something, he's saying, well, she got to have something that she loves, and Rue said Paladin. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll get into it in a little bit, but we find out that their next target is going to be the bird, Paladin. So let's jump into the wedding a little bit, because when I tell you, I would not want to have my mama, if my mama is walking me down the aisle and she telling me how bad this man or how bad the marriage became once we actually got married, and I turned into a whole anorexic, and she was just, by the time she stopped, she got there from that seeing that end to the front to where her soon to be husband was. Poor thing, she was in tears. Cassie was in tears, and we just
Terrified.
got to keep. We got to keep mamas. We definitely got to keep mamas from especially her mama, from walking any of the other girls down the aisle. So just any particular thoughts on not just that conversation, but how Nate's dad looked when he saw Jules walk in the building. And I was like, Jules, where's the rest of your clothes, honey? But okay, if Rue like it, then I guess I'm gonna like it for Rue. And Maddie, she was a little naked too, but that's her style. She had the big step and make it, like she never lost the beat, make him look like, oh dang, I should have married her, so to speak. So how did y'all feel about this whole wedding scene? And we could go ahead with Tamika, Moochie, dang it, Kay, EJ, and then Monique.
Child, both their mothers ain't about nothing. Her mother raggedy, his mother raggedy, his daddy even more raggedy. Look, that's why Nate ain't about shit. Cause okay, but this wedding, these flowers was a mess, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out where the $50,000 went. Maddie and Cassie said, baby. Maddie and Jules said, baby, we gonna show up the bride. Okay, it's gonna be all eyes on us. Okay. This was just a mess from beginning to end, like that. Oh, I don't think we talking about that because I'm about to say that dance they did too. But yeah, and him over here, his mother asking like, "Who's that girl?" Oh, I think it's one of her friends, and he looking reminiscent over you, child. This whole damn thing is a freaking mess. But there's this who she wanted to marry. They want to marry each other.
Yeah, the mama preferred the blonde over the brunette, so that's how
right.
Cassie was able to seal the deal.
A mess.com, y'all. A hot ass mess. Moochie.
I thought that speech that her mother gave to her when she was walking down that aisle was an eye opener, was a warning. Like, look, you could stop this now, and you don't gotta go no further, or else it's gonna be a lot of heartache behind this. And she ain't know the half of it. I don't think she understood what she was getting involved in at all. She was left in the dark with this.
Right.
I like the way Maddie came in, even though I can't stand Nate's mother, but I like the way Maddie came in and Jules, and I just thought that was good because I wanted to see the interaction of how his father was gonna be with Jules, because he couldn't stop looking, and neither could um Nate's mom.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just, she said she didn't want to have a ghetto wedding, and she did have a ghetto wedding.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Nate mama say, Harpo, who this woman?
Yeah, definitely ghetto. Cause Rue and like the Jules, where was the rest of your clothes? And then Rue, did you pick up an iron at all or anything? Like, did you even care? Like, your clothes didn't even fit you, Rue. And you could have, since with the little $300-400 that you do be making now, Rue. You could have bought a little something better than that to wear. But I honestly feel like, I think Cassie knew exactly what she was getting into with Nate, because Nate has never been a good guy. He beat your friend, and then the friend, that man that you slept with, like she got into the situation when it was messy. Like there wasn't a good way to get into it with Nate. You got into a messy situation, and so they said when things end how they start. It started off real ugly and nasty. Like, you got with a man who you knew was an abuser and a liar and a manipulator and willing to exploit people, throw people under the bus, get people locked up, blackmail people. That's the type of person that he was. And he was with your friend, and you knew all of their business because she told you. And you went and slept with that man behind her back, and still wouldn't have said nothing if Rue wouldn't have been trying to get the attention off of herself and put everybody on blast. You would have kept that under wraps until Rue, and then tried to lie about it even when Rue put it out there. So you started this in a messy situation. I don't know what kind of fairy tale fantasy land she thought that it was going to be headed in, but it didn't start well in the first place. And her mom probably should have had that conversation with her like a week ago, maybe the night before, maybe not like on the way down the aisle. Like,
Right.
where was you at last night at or after dinner rehearsal?
She was somewhere
Girl,
drinking.
It's giving. It was no dinner rehearsal.
all of this was a hallelujah hot stinking mess is what this was. I mean, I was here for the outfits because I feel like the outfits upstaged everybody. Like they made a statement. They was like, "You ain't seen me in a long time, but you gonna see me." Okay. So I was here for they could wear it. So listen, go for it. I ain't mad at it. They had what about 0% body fat on them. So
True.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
So there's that. And then yeah, I mean, this was always gonna end the way that it ended. This was never gonna be a fairy tale. Cassie wanted what she wanted. Like she went into this knowing I keep saying her friend, because I still stand by the fact that Maddie has always been a friend to her friends. Like she is extra, but she has always been a friend to them. Her friend sat there many of times and told her about all the things that done happened with her, and then told her about the boy thing, the D pics that she found inside of the phone. Cassie knows everything that she needs to know, and yet she still chose to go into this relationship and went into it the way that she did it, giving up a friend for this man, giving up somebody who was like really, really her friend, like was really there for her for this man. So whatever she
a
gets,
piece of shit man, not even a good man.
Exactly. So what she get, she get. And she have to know, even with that conversation that they had, my Maddie, that man ain't never gonna be over her. So it just is what it is. So, you know, this is where we at. And I think Nate knows exactly who he married too. He wanted her for the trophy of it all. That's it. Nothing else. So and and the other stuff I talked about last week about her doing whatever.
Wasn't he friends with Cassie's ex?
Yeah. What's his name? I can't think of his name on here, but yeah, he was. So they just be doing the most.
Nate only think for self, just like his father.
Thing that basically, Cassie did the same thing that he did to his ex. The same exact thing. Nate and them, they deserve each other.
Yeah, they sure do. As I'm looking at these pictures, everybody up in this wedding party is a hot mess. So I don't know why they think this gonna last.
And speaking of the rest of the wedding party, hey, listen, mama got up there, she made her speech, my daughter, my son, daddy got up there, Nate said, get ready to take the microphone. I forgot the friend who came in pregnant that don't know her baby daddy's name. And also I don't think I have a picture, but what was the deal with the Soul Train, the James Brown, the Elvis imitator, the performer that they
he was doing it all. He was doing it all.
The wedding singer was hilarious.
Yeah.
He was doing every decade. A song for every decade that was given.
Yeah, so
I think her name is BB, the one that came in pregnant. I could be wrong. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's her name.
Don't know her baby daddy. Miss, I mean, I don't know why I want to keep adding that Miss on there. K. Your thoughts, any particular scenes or moments that stood out at this whole wedding? The reception, I should say. The reception.
The fact that Cassie was holding back tears the whole time, trying to keep it together, trying to save face because she want to still look good, don't want to mess up her makeup. But every minute that reception went by, it was chipping away at her. And I felt like Maddie seeing them dance was like getting in her feelings a little bit. But in my mind, I kept thinking, like, if only you knew this was just pretentious. If only you knew people try to put on more than what it seems. That's why you can't ever think that the grass is greener. Like, and you can't never be envious of anybody's life, because while you're thinking like, dang, that should have been me, or that was my man. You don't know what Cassie was in for at this whole wedding. She was holding it together by a very, very thin piece of string, and we see that string snapped very, very quickly. And I felt bad for Maddie, because it felt like, she was looking at it like a life that she could have had. But Maddie, you don't want this. You don't want this hot piece of garbage ass life that they're pretending like they're about to have, because they asses is broke as hell, okay, in extreme debt. They are not, they're really, it's like they deserve each other, but they're not really good for each other at all. This is not really a match made. This is a match made in hell. And you don't want nothing to do with the lifestyle that they're pretending that they're having right now, because this ain't nothing but a real nightmare. And I'm it's like, I wish that the veil would be pulled back so Maddie can be like, whoo, I dodged a bullet, because that's exactly what they did. Because this was a hot ass mess. Because how the goons pull up on you at your own wedding?
Okay. We're definitely going to get into Mr. Nasir in just a second. But EJ, I want to know how you felt about, Nate's dad and Jules having that conversation, because he's telling her, listen, I'm on the list. I got the red dot by my name. And Jules says, well, I was kind of waiting for them to come and question me, but they never questioned me. And we know that Nate was the one, I think, that destroyed her tape to kind of save her from a little bit of that public embarrassment. But he kind of like, Dad is kind of like laughing it off a little bit, because he's saying that basically they lied to him. All the people lied to him about their age, and this is basically how he ended up on this whole list situation. But no, we know you was nasty. But anyway, EJ.
Listen, and before I say this, I am not taking up for this man, but them people did lie to him about their age. But at the same time, I think he was smart enough to know that they was lying about their age. Okay, that was just like to save face about it. But I mean, in theory, they did, because she damn sure lied. I said, "Girl, Jules, sit down somewhere." I just think that this was inevitable. I've been waiting for these two to have they face to face and to see what their conversation would even be like. I think that the dad is at this point, he just has accepted that his life is in shambles, his life a mess, and it is what it is. And and at this point, I think he's in the mode of, I just really don't give a darn anyway. But one thing that I did like is I just like that they were honest, that they were just having a conversation, that they were just low key honest with each other about, just in that moment. I mean, they weren't necessarily like deep or anything like that.
Right.
But I thought it would be awkward at first of them to finally coming face to face with each other. But it really wasn't. I was just like, yeah, okay, that's what's up. I mean, conversation had, and then it answered. I think we all knew that he had destroyed the tape, but at least they brought it back up so that we know that they didn't forget that was one of those unknown question marks that never got, officially answered, I guess you would say, as far as in the story for the characters. So I did like that part of it. So,
Jules,
other than that,
Jules,
she didn't know
about it. I thought Nate gave it to her at the end of season 2.
I thought that he destroyed it. That's what I thought.
Nah, he gave it to her.
Then
Did she destroy it?
Yeah,
she watched it before.
He pulled up on her and gave it to her.
Okay, I don't know why I thought he destroyed it. Okay, I know somebody broke it. And I remember that.
Me too.
I think Jules broke it.
Jules broke it after she watched it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense then. So then she already knew. So then never mind. Scratch that.
Right.
Scratch that statement. Or rewind it and reverse it and take it out. I forgot.
It's all good, because I forgot too, EJ. It's been a minute. But we that was the pretty clear cut conversation at this whole reception. But Monique, I want to ask you, Daddy, even though he was drunk as hell, he got up there and act like he had some sense when it came to speaking about his son and told him he was proud of him. And I thought he was about to get up there and act a fool, and so did Nate, because that's why Nate said get ready to take the microphone. So did you expect for Daddy to act a fool when it came to standing up there in front of everybody and talking about Nate, or did you know the alcohol was going to help him remain calm?
I didn't know what was gonna come out this dude's mouth, because he been drinking since season one. Drink, 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 drink. But yeah, I didn't know what was gonna come out his mouth. So yeah, unless he want to get in trouble with Nate, and Nate gonna set him up again, because Nate can be manipulative and have his way. But yeah, so he just talking, giving this generic congratulations to his son. And I won't be surprised, I won't be mad if he did go off on his son. Like, you got me all caught up, and you made me go to jail, and you took over my company, and now it's in a sunken place. And yeah, he could have went there. I won't mind hearing it.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. I guess that's why he kept the alcohol in the system, so that he wouldn't wild out. But we had somebody that came to the wedding that they didn't wild out too much, but they made their presence known. And Nas said he didn't get an invitation to the nuptials. Where's my invitation? And of course, Cassie's like, "Oh, I didn't know. What's your name?" Like, girl, sit down. You don't be talking to this man. This man is a whole fool. Did y'all think that Nas was about to snatch Nate up right where he stood? And we could go ahead and go to Mika, Moochie, Kay, EJ, Monique. Just let me know your thoughts on Nas pulling up at the wedding, and the conversation as well with the neighbors who Nate borrowed some money from, and now they can't get their money for a while.
Nate was dumb as hell. I'm sorry. Like, how do you know that you owe this man this type of damn money? And you really thought that I'm gonna just ignore his calls? Because I don't feel like he was sick in the bathroom because he was nervous about this marriage. Maybe it was that too, but I feel like the majority was because he knew he owed Nas this money, and he done paid for these Pepto Bismol ass looking damn flowers that's irking my damn nerves. Like, I just don't get it. Like, why would you do that? And this man ain't one to play with. I wouldn't have mind if he would have went ahead and beat his ass right there and then went into, the little reception, to be honest. And his daddy looking, because he already know what time it was, but everybody else was kind of clueless, and they just trying to keep it that way. And this is when reality is starting to like sprinkle in a little bit, which I don't understand how she didn't know. But you know how sometimes you don't want to see what you don't want to see. Like, Cassie over here living in this fairy tale world. So she's starting to get the eye opener, and we already knew that. I forget the neighbor's name. Her husband's in business with him. We seen how she told Cassie stuff quick the last time. Well, we actually told what Cassie told her quick the last time. So we know she ain't gonna hold water for 2.5 seconds. As soon as she heard this, she ran over to her husband like, "We need our damn money back." They saying he a damn bum. He ain't got a dime. He ain't got two pennies to rub together. And I wasn't mad at her for doing that, because I would have been worried about my money too. But y'all should have been paying more attention, way sooner than this. Honey, you ain't getting that money back. Your kids ain't going to college. It's all gone. But yeah, I just don't know why Nate would play with this man. You telling him you was gonna have the money by Friday, knowing damn well you wasn't gonna have it. Mm-mm-mm. Oh well.
Right.
You know what? Nate thought he was gonna run this business better than his father, and the joke is on him. He thought he was gonna be this silver tongued person that he was in high school, able to manipulate the football team, and he thought he was gonna take those skills to the real world, and that backfired on him. Look, all he had to do was he was throwing up because that Nas was calling that phone off the hook. So yeah, he knew something was coming, but he ain't know it was gonna come to his wedding. He thought he was gonna be able to deal with this later. This was crazy. And we see that Cassie is even more of an airhead than she really is. She's just like not even paying attention to things that's going on. That whole candlelight dinner, no, it take a lot of electricity to run that big house. So we gonna burn some candles tonight, baby. Because he know what bills is
You
coming.
better clock it.
He
Okay.
knows what bills is coming in.
Okay.
Okay? And I'ma just leave it at that.
Oh my
She
god.
not paying attention to nothing. She's just in
Mm-mm.
love. In love with getting married.
I was just
Okay.
gonna say, yeah, and in love with the life of luxury, and love with having a certain reputation and what other people think about her and the look of things instead of how it really is. Like, you're not even tapped into what's really going on with him. And truth be told, Nate think he ain't tapped in with what's going on because he think that Nate been sliding by with rich white privilege for most of his life. He hasn't had to have too many consequences and repercussions. And so in his mind,
At
he was
all.
thinking that he got it. He gonna handle it. It's gonna be taken care of. It ain't never gonna get out of hand. He got it under control. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't always gonna be saved out of these situations. You're not all gonna always be able to lean on power and money and resources. Sometimes you ain't got it. Sometimes you ain't got no support. And especially when you ain't pulled anybody in to help you with this situation because you're embarrassed about it. Oh no, you ain't got a lid on. And he had to learn it the hard way because he always been using his privilege to wiggle his way out of things. Not this time. And that man came up there to show you whatever privilege you thought you had before, you don't have it today.
He definitely did that.
Okay, that part. I mean, listen, you can't play with the gangsters, okay? You can't play with these gangsters like that because they will show up. You just can't play with people's money is what it all boils down to. You cannot lie to people about when you don't get their money. And this was probably a large lump sum of money. And then you out here having this lavish wedding with these tacky flowers, as Tamika has told us multiple times. So listen, it is what it is. He should have expected this. He should have expected this man to show up. And his daddy, he already peep game. So it is what it is. So and to Moochie's point about this whole thing, like I've in my mind, I'm just like, he never when they first brought that up in last season about him taking over the business, I was like, he's not gonna be able to do this. His daddy may be a lot of things, but he may be a lot of things as far as his personal life is concerned, but you can't say that he didn't build that business brick by brick and do what he needed to do. You just ain't him. He spent so much time trying to be. I feel like he's in his mind. He wanted to be better than his daddy. He wanted to show him that he could do it. Like it all comes back to that. And but you can't. And this wasn't for you. And now look. And now y'all all looking dumb. And it is what it is. And I don't blame my girl. I'm running to tell my husband too. Go get our money now.
So
Yeah, I ain't blame her for running because
Yeah.
oh hell no. It was
And her
letting her
husband
oh
slow
hell
as hell
no.
because he was still falling for the okie doke.
Yeah,
and
because
that's the
Nate cause,
kid's college fund. Did you hear what Cassie said? What does
Mm-hmm.
that have to do with me?
Exactly. She didn't give a
yeah,
damn.
she didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
And Nate was putting the charms on her husband and he like, oh, okay. I'm like with the wife over there having a meltdown, you up there like and Nate got to give the gab like talking about some people I guess trying to come against the company or something.
It
It
was
Mm-hmm.
was
some
some
flower he was talking about.
yeah,
Yes.
That's a
yeah,
sacred flower. It's like an endangered flower, and that's why they had to halt construction.
construction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Some darn what is it?
yeah, I'm
Infertility
not gonna
flower.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pronounce it. I ain't gonna try, but I'm like all after all this, like I'm like you might as well have Cassie on child
Let us stay
spread
on
eagle on
OnlyFans.
Right.
yeah spread eagle on the fans because like I'm not gonna go through all this like your ego, your pride, like yeah, you could let your girl like she's in a controlled environment. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
she ain't
That
got to show
part.
her face. She ain't got to show her face.
That part. Hey, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You
Do
ain't
what
gotta
Cat
have
did.
high
Throw a mask
leftovers.
on her.
You ain't gotta save energy. Worry about lighting candles, saving energy. You ain't gotta
That.
keep all the leftovers for days.
Okay.
And I mean, how y'all still paying that lady? Is she still at the house? Like, how y'all still paying that lady if they're trying to keep up with the Joneses? Like,
Okay.
child,
Maybe
I guess.
Cass using her OnlyFans money. What she got left.
Right.
Listen, he should have just let her kept on doing OnlyFans because why
Okay.
not?
Exactly.
You know you had
Right.
all these bills to pay. You know you had all this
And
debt
a
piling
wedding.
up. Let her use what she got to get what she want, and let her go ahead and pay that $50,000 on the flowers from her money because you didn't have it. Like I just don't understand that. I'm sorry, I'm not finna go down, down, down. I'm going for bump with Cassie. I would have never took that app off. I would have been doing that OnlyFans, and you would have had to
That
been
app
done with
will
it.
return to my phone. It will
So
return.
quick.
He was trying to take advice from his father, like don't get the two worlds separated. Remember, his stuff didn't collide. He was doing this stuff for years, the father. So he trying to school him, like, yo, don't let your personal life affect your business. You seen what happened to me. You see what your wife is doing. This is not gonna look right. You trying to rub elbows with certain people. You see how he had a compliant wife.
Well,
I'm
Nate
just
dad, he
saying.
wasn't living in his truth, so there's that.
Right.
Yeah, but neither is he.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Their whole
yeah.
thing is built off of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I
So
know.
we had the time to pay up, baby, because Nasir said, "Oh yeah, we had this little conversation at the reception. I know you didn't think this was over with. I'm coming to collect. You better figure out how to give me my money. I'm gonna give you your money. Yeah, okay. Where's my money? And this heifer, all she could do herself herself is holler about her noses. My nose is bleeding. Sound like Keisha. My nose is bleeding. That's exactly who she sounded like. And as he commenced to get a butt whipping, I didn't put the pictures up here, y'all, because it was a little too much. But between the jacked up face, and I know we kind of talked about it in the beginning, the jacked up face, the cut off toe, anybody could just dive in on him finally getting the beat down he deserved. Like he been dirty to everybody. He's been a butthole since season 1, and it's just karma coming to catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, release him. Yes, release that beat down because the way he was the way he was trying to get up them steps, and she up there crying about her face. She's like, "Oh man, I can't do my OnlyFans." Like she ain't my face. And your man that you just said I do to, you committed your life to, like he up there trying to fight for his life, trying to crawl away is hilarious to me. It was like Scorpion, get over here. Like get your ass over here and get this beat down. And and she just having a whole meltdown. He's like, you see, and dude, Nas, he just chilling on the couch eating their food.
Yep. They
Hilarious
leftovers.
to me. Yep, they leftovers. Yeah, so he got this coming because the way he was making people life a living hell season 2 and 1. Please. Yeah, you had
As a
this coming.
man, I just want to know, how does it feel to get the brakes beat off of you in front of your new wife, your bride? Like how does that feel?
Hello.
How does that feel to get folded up on your wedding night, but not by your wife?
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
Not
Ain't
only
gonna be
that,
no
Kate,
folding.
not only that part, but what about the fact that you couldn't even protect her because she done got hit in the nose? You can't even protect. You didn't have no fight in you. You didn't get.
She
You didn't
tried to
swing
have his
one
back.
time. You didn't do nothing at all. I was like,
And
sir,
he was running. You was running up the stairs. First of all, horror movie rules always tell you don't run up the damn stairs. Run
Right.
out.
The
Run that.
door.
What was you going upstairs for, Nate? What's up? Why was you running that way? He got his ass whooped up the stairs and his ass whooped on the way back down the stairs. And when he got down the stairs, and she ain't even moved to help him do nothing. She just sat there. Like, as a man, how do you feel that your first night of being somebody's husband was her watching you get your ass whooped?
She was having a meltdown by herself. She's like, oh my
Okay.
Exactly.
Like
She's
they beat Nate like old girl beat Joel and The Last of Us.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
damn.
Oh, that was sad, Kay. Don't bring it back up. That was so sad.
Oh.
Oh, I hated that heifer. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
The fact that he was sitting there trying to still calm the situation and spitting games on her in the limousine, he just knew he was about to come in this house and lay it down. And the only thing that got laid down was him. He done got tossed up, down, and around like a rag doll.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out who let him in.
They let themselves
They
in.
let
Who
they
let him in, or
in.
did the maid let him in?
Listen, she might have let them in too. She ain't trying to fight. She said they don't
Right.
pay me enough money.
Right. I'm
That's what
saying they
I'm
don't pay
saying.
me
Did the
enough, but they
maid
don't pay on
let him in
time.
and said, "Here, have some hors d'oeuvres
Right.
while you wait"? Have some hors
It
d'oeuvres
don't
while
seem
you
like she's
wait.
there. And he probably told her to go on. It's about to get bloody.
He said, "You
Okay.
gonna go home? It's about to get messy in here."
All right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So
if that was y'all, if y'all's man was getting knocked from the window to the
Annulment.
wall,
Annulment.
This ain't the first
Annulment.
time she seen Nate get his ass
if
whooped.
that's it
It's
over
She
with.
not.
saw Fez
It's
beat his
over.
ass like that. She saw Fez beat his ass like that. So
Yep.
this ain't the first time.
Yep.
I mean, he wasn't her man then, so it's a little
But
Well, it
different.
was.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
it was her man because they was hunching in that washroom
Yeah,
before he
they
got in
was.
right.
there.
She was
Mm-hmm.
the sneaky link.
Yep.
I
When
mean,
he got whooped, when
all that
Taz
damn
beat
right.
up,
He could have made
Yep.
Yeah,
no
she the
Because
one
she
that
came,
touchdown.
that
dropped
was in the
Dime to
bathroom,
let the
hunching and
let the
grinding, and she
people
was
know it was
hiding in the
him.
tub. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the
Oh, okay.
police
uh,
got
Torian
on him.
said originally she was supposed to jump in it, but then they changed it. So what we got, I wouldn't have mind seeing that. But either way, he was gonna get his ass tossed up and down. But it did
Yeah.
make it funnier that she was just sitting there like,
Sitting
my
there.
nose,
Mm-hmm.
my makeup is missing. I
Said,
said,
"Don't cry.
girl.
It'll mess up your makeup."
Yeah, she was giving me like she on powder or something. Like she taking extracurricular whatever they call them drugs. That's what she was giving. Like yeah, her nose was hurting, but nothing else was phasing her because it was just all about her and whatever substance she had taken. So
And she
She
no,
got to
um
keep
that's
that face. You know, she got this is the money maker. You know.
yeah,
exactly.
but now she gonna have
Already
to show the booty
messed
And he
shaker
up.
really
and
gonna need her help now to get up there, honey.
okay,
When
But see,
they
now
went
he
over,
knows who he married. Like this ain't no writer.
mm-hmm.
right.
Exactly. She ain't no right. She literally worried about her damn self. Him and all
She
that
said she
goddamn
don't want to
fight.
be broke. She said
Still
she
ain't
didn't want to be
nobody.
broke at the reception. She
Yeah,
said
she
I
and
don't
she
want
don't
to
had
want to
be
be
already
poor.
broke.
told him.
Right,
She
that
had
was
Yeah,
what
already
she
poor.
was
told
Thank
him.
worried
you.
about.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That was
and
so
before
funny.
that, when he couldn't afford to pay for them flowers, she had already told
Exactly.
him
Well,
that
first
a
of all,
man's
she needs to
supposed
be
to take
slapped
care of
for
a
them damn
woman.
$50,000 flowers.
Exactly.
She would
Oh
have had
my
to shake her
god.
ass for that. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was ugly
Yep.
too. Them
Yep.
flowers.
Yep. Yeah.
I
I
don't
felt
know. And look what
I
pride got him. Pride got him drug all up and through that damn house.
Okay. I love
Left
that.
Exactly.
front to back, side to side, and all.
And
And she just sat there and did nothing. Okay, beat up blood and just left him there. Blood just coming all out the damn pinky toe. She didn't
mhm.
even go get him a towel or nothing.
Right. Right.
She was worried
Yeah.
about her
Listen.
bloody nose.
He should have sold that house before he even they even got married. And then after
Mm-hmm.
while they were on the dancing floor, oh, we gonna have to downsize, baby. You should have thought about that before. You knew at least
Exactly.
a month or so, you knew you owed this man some money, and he gave you a deadline, and you thought fat meat was greasy, so you had to find out that Nas.
Who
I like the
who
name Nas,
sold
not
him this
Spears. Stop
house?
playing.
Y'all
Like
see the
Because
house got look like the interior is still from like the 70s.
Yeah, I
I
was
It's
was
yep.
a
just
just
old
looking
about to
at
say
that
person's
that.
too.
house.
I'm like, who
It's
sold
Mm-hmm.
him
it's
this
an old
house?
person's house. Remember, he was talking in the beginning about the baby boomers
Somebody
and
shoot.
how they all dying off. I don't know how he got this house, but it's gonna come out.
Dang.
What
Hell,
happened?
what's going on over
I I just heard something shooting. I thought somebody was
just talk about somebody shooting. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's
my
just
bad.
funny.
My bad.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead,
So
Mooch. We're
I don't
sorry.
know. I don't like what I'm seeing is it was a whole scam with these old people. So I don't know. I'm just it's given like you see how the house is. This house came from an old person. I'm just
here?
going by what I'm
Mm-hmm.
going through now and what I see.
Yeah,
Yep.
Like,
Miss T.
once they have their house
'Cause-
done, them people be setting their ways on how their house gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
And look at it.
Definitely
Ugh.
giving
And he
Scarface
can't
out.
he can't afford to fix this house yet.
Right.
Yeah, she said that though. She said that
Yeah, she said
episode
that.
1, I think. Well, it's only been 2 episodes, but 3, 2,
3.
Yeah,
whatever.
this the third.
Third one, whatever episode. She said like we haven't even fixed this whatever up. I think the kitchen, whatever she was talking about. He broke, and it is what it is. And she thought she married money, and she didn't. His
Mm-hmm.
daddy had money.
And
He
he's
don't.
not even handy. He can't even fix it
Right.
and do it himself. You
No,
ain't
he
even go to
looked
that
like
kind of
he just
school.
put on the
Because
look
he
like
been
he really
leaning
know what he
on rich
doing.
white privilege his whole life. He ain't got no real life living skills. Like he don't know how to handle this kind of stuff for real. He's just faking the funk. Nate is a big pretender and always have been, but now he ain't got no resources because he ain't a child no more.
Yep.
Mhm.
And he ain't gonna be able
And
to. He ain't gonna be able to walk on a good foot for a while because he done got a cut off toe, got a heel all over again. And you construction, how you gonna work? How you gonna do what you need to do? You can't even pass out instructions because I'm sure you got broken ribs and jaws and a jawbone that's cracked or something. You
you
just
Mhm.
gotta
messed
look at
up.
it like this.
An
And he
eye
screwed his
socket.
father over, so his father
Okay.
probably can't even help him get out of this situation.
Yep.
His
Mhm.
daddy probably gonna laugh at him.
No, he
That's why I said
already
I would
asked
mind
him
if he would have cussed
He
him
was
out.
he
asked him
having money
too. Yeah,
problems?
he
Yep.
lied.
He lied. Yep, sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And
So
I
that
think that was the last scene we seen him with. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that's it. We not gonna see him no more, the father.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
so.
I don't think so. Whew, I know that right
Okay.
shoe gonna have extra room.
That part. That part for sure. That part for sure. So listen, we about to make a deal because we Bishop and Rue are headed over to Laura's house, and of course, this is a part of the plan. Alamo sends them over there to pick up a certain amount of situations, and he says that I can get it from this guy, or I can keep getting it from you. Whatever the case may be, don't act like we need you, like we don't need you like that, in other words. But he didn't really care about the whole drug situation. They was really there to mess up poor Paladin. And of course, Rue sitting right there in the middle of the situation. I just want to know what's up with Bishop haircut. Like, why you got an afro and 2 ponytails hanging? I'm so confused by this style. But anyway, I digress. Anybody have any thoughts on just the whole moment, and then we'll get to R.I.P. Paladin. I did do that one.
Well, I know Faye must got some fire because she getting them 2 guys are fighting over. That was funny to me. I'm like, y'all fighting over some crackhead pee? Like, what? Are y'all
Right.
okay?
Right.
It's like,
Okay.
okay, she must got that fire. But yeah, so Bishop was kind of slick. Cause they took his blicky. They thinking like something was about to go down. Of course, they wasn't trustworthy because of the pig being returned of it all. So they just, trying to be on their P's and Q's, and Rue and Lori trying to make small talk and stuff about how she missed Rue. And Rue said, "I'm comfortable where I'm at." So there's
Right.
that. And now he said that Alamo said we got to test the drug, so that's why it was prolonging and have Bishop to do his 1-2 with the tablet. And I'm like, not my mama bird. I'm like, like not my mama bird. I'm like, poor thing, poor Paladin.
Okay.
Like,
real quick before you continue. I'm sorry. This is the one I wanted to read. The super chat from Torian. Thank you for the super chat. It reads, that poor bird. This was about as tragic when Ruby Martin, Mama's bird, froze to death in the cage. Okay. Yeah. R.I.P. Paladin. And we see Paladin got poisoned. Poison.
What was the
Don't say
pill
it for
though?
me.
Like, anybody know what
Yeah.
was that?
Probably like some cyanide or something.
It probably
Some
was
type of.
fentanyl. That's what everybody else
Ooh.
is getting hit with.
Ooh.
They had the bad batch still once that girl
True.
died.
That's
So
true.
I'm gonna bring a pill over here and you can have a taste of your own medicine. How about that?
Yikes. Okay.
True. True.
Okay, Moochie, put it together. Cause I'm
Okay.
like, what was that?
Okay. Because
I
you know
like
me,
his
I'm
look.
going
I
straight to
like
the
his
cyanide.
locks though, y'all. The knowledge locks.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
that's what they
yeah.
are?
Yeah, he had the two.
I ain't
Made me
mad
think
at him.
about coming to
Gotcha.
America.
That's what I was thinking. He
Oh
had
Gotcha.
yeah, that
that
too.
Prince Akeem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rue, this whole time they was over there, Rue was looking like she was scared something was about to pop. Like the whole time, Rue was looked like she was waiting for something. Like she just knew something was about to happen the whole time. I'm like, Rue, could you look any more suspicious right now? Like you
Right.
know what the mission was, but you making it look like something is really about to go out. That I mean, I'm pretty sure they didn't think it was gonna be that. But the way Rue was like looking like if anything happened, I see my exits. Like she knew where the exit was, and if shit went left, Rue was gonna be the first one out the door.
Hmm.
She thought it was gonna go left when she said
Uh-huh.
something about the black people watching don't watch westerns.
Right.
And then
Mm-hmm.
he had all
Yeah.
of that
Yeah.
knowledge where she knew where he got the bird name from because that used to be a western TV show. Because
Mm-hmm.
my
Mm-hmm.
dad watched this with me, so that he remembered the show because of the music.
Hmm.
Mm. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because
He
I
knew
was
where them.
glad he was there with Rue because they was talking about kidnapping her, and she was saying when they called her to say for her to go there when she was still at the wedding, like that's a little strange, but she gonna go do what they told her to do anyway. So I'm
Exactly.
like, they have their plan, and then Alamo and them, of course, already got their plan because she already said how important the bird is. So I was just like, Lord have mercy, what's about to go down here? I thought they was about to have a full pow, just okay corral happening there at the damn house for a minute there, and I like the way he threw the money up and did the little in the air. I
That
was
was
just like,
Okay.
cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, Rue, you always find a way, girl. You just can't help yourself to be in the middle of some mess, child.
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
Rue got 9 lives and don't even be trying. She just got 9 lives.
Yeah.
Spared for every reason. Um, Anybody else have any final thoughts on Bishop? And then he stuck a feather in his hair and
Yes.
and called
Yes.
it macaroni. Okay.
No, well, that was the distraction when he threw the
Mm-hmm.
pill in. He had to say he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's like a
Lori
Yep.
definitely gonna
souvenir.
be pissed. I'm sorry, Sorian Sue. Shout out to Sorian because he had left a message in the Discord. I didn't see it till a little while ago when we was already going live, and that he was saying who I gotta talk to get on. He had left it from a couple days ago, but sometimes I don't go in the Discord like that.
I'm not over there.
I didn't check it. My bad, bro. You Instagram messages. I mean, I check my Instagram messages first.
Right. Faster than anything
Yeah, I
else.
haven't even been in the Discord like that.
Yeah, usually I go on here to post something or you know, but anyway, sorry, it wasn't
Okay.
on purpose.
It's all oh yeah, you talking to my bad. Yeah. But we see Rue, and I guess this is the official last time we'll hear from Fez, because now Fez is thinking about escaping from prison and got a whole plan. I guess they had to R.I.P. To the guy who played Fez. I guess they
Angus
had to
Cloud.
Angus
Angus,
Cloud.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. They had
Mhm.
to
Hmm.
kind of close off his character and let us know he's still alive. He was just locked up. So did anybody, we can do EJ, Monique, um, Tamika, Muchi, K. Any thoughts on just them kind of like giving us a moment of Fez without there actually being a moment of Fez?
Yeah, I like this. Of course, when they did it the first time, when they let us know when they mentioned it, when Rue is talking to, gosh, I can't think of her name right
Jules.
now.
Oh
Not
no,
Jules.
Lexi.
Lexi. She's
Lexi.
talking
Yeah.
to Lexi. So I like that they continue to throw it in there again. Just to make it realistic enough that he's still here, because I think they know that he was a fan favorite for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It just continuing on like okay, yeah. Her just their relationship that they are still cool even though he's locked up and stuff like that. So like they still in each other lives. It just still said that he can't be Angus could not be physically on the screen. So
Right. Right.
Yes, definitely sad, definitely missed. I'm okay with the fact that they kept him in, and have him calling her because I feel like that's what he would have been doing. And he over here talking about a damn jailbreak. Some people are not liking that they kept him in this way, but everybody have their opinions. But I'm all right with it. I was like, oh, okay, the fact that she just happy to be talking to him and riding in her little car. Look, Ruth says she done upgraded and she living her best daggone life now. She getting promotions. She ain't got a care in the world, in her mind at that point.
all right.
What's the time jump again, y'all? Like how many years since high school? 3 years? Okay.
Two.
2 or 3?
I thought it was
Two,
2
two,
years.
three.
Or it could be 3. I thought I heard them say 2 though. Or maybe Jules said she hadn't seen somebody in
She
2
haven't seen
years or
her mother and her
Yeah.
sister in 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
2 or 3 years.
All right. Okay. All right, real quick, like y'all, we got another super chat from Torian. Thank you, Torian. At this point, the only person who can save Rue is Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
He can't save her now because she don't nobody know who he is. So she
Right.
SOL.
Hello.
Yeah, this one.
Who are you?
Actually, like, not in this universe. Nope, not even him because nobody knows him anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say it was a 5-year jump, but I was like, maybe I'm bugging.
It's a 5-year time jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he been locked up that long. During the scene, I was wondering how hard was that for Zendaya to do because y'all actually did not want to come back for this season. Because a lot of other people didn't return either. So I mean, they had to shell out some money to get Zendaya to come back on there.
Right.
And so I wonder, especially she was in the car, so she's not in the scene with nobody else, and she has to pretend to talk to somebody who she was close with on the phone. And so I know that had to be a hard scene for her. And although we want the continuity of him being there, it's just like for the actor's sake, I hope that they don't do too much because I know that has to be hard on them. That has to be a hard thing because that was they didn't expect that, and he was a fan favorite. And within the show, most of Fez scenes was done with Rue.
Yeah.
So they were the closest, and so I know that had to be a hard scene for her to have to do that. And so, like for the actors, mental and emotional health.
Yeah,
I hope that they don't do too much more of that because that has to be like, ooh, okay, we need to take 5 after this scene here.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind him having a conversation with Lexi because that's the one I think.
Yeah, I would want to see that if we do see any more of it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking with a production such as this and her executive producing, I'm sure they got the therapist on standby. If it becomes too heavy, okay, let's slide you over here. Let's talk through this whole situation. Let's do what we need to do, whether it's breathing. Kay, you know how it all goes down.
And this type of set definitely should have a couple of therapists, especially with the subject matter.
Absolutely,
therapists on site.
Agrees.
Yeah, this entire show they should have one from season 1 all the way. Yeah, definitely. But it was again for me. I'll just say it was a bittersweet of a moment. But he as everybody keeps saying, he a fan favorite. So I say why not? Even if it's just one final moment, they AI everything else. They can AI him saying, it was good to know you. If he's talking to Alexis or whatever that one girl's name, it was good to get to know you, Lex. Yeah, good to get to know you, or whatever the case may be. And we got to stop the communication, anything, just to like wrap it up. But at least they're not unaliving him in the movie or in the series. They could have took that tone when he got shot at the end, but they didn't do it that way. So salute to him. Prayers to his family, friends who all have had to go through his tragic loss. Now, somebody else that's about to be lost, Ruda got herself pulled over.
Who pull over now?
Moochie said it was a setup. She thinks it's a setup by Alamo. So talk to me more about your theory, Moochie. Was that you that said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a setup but to keep her with him because she's in there because she was talking about going legit. So I
Yep.
think he's trying to keep her. He likes her because she's real good at it. She's a natural at it. Look at how she running that strip club and stuff, and she on top of everything. And now you like the number one salesperson. So no, he not trying to let that go. Zach, I forgot the lady's name. She still got to
Lori.
come back too.
Lori.
Yeah.
She was taking all them risks and stuff like that, and still coming back with everything.
Yeah. I could
Mhm.
see it being a setup, but I don't know if that it was just now because of her saying she want to go legit. I think either as a setup or they was already watching because when she went to drop homegirl off at the rehab place, there was an angle they showed us as if somebody was watching her. I feel like they already been watching and either know that she's doing work with Alamo or Lori or both. And
Mhm.
now they want her to basically be an informant, and now Rue is in even more damn trouble. Either one of them could have, set her up. Though I definitely agree with that. I don't put nothing past neither one because neither one of them seem to want to let Rue go. They act like she the best thing since cooked rice.
Right.
No, it ain't that she the best. She just a pushover. That's all that
Right.
is. And she know that she's a do girl.
Mm-hmm.
And the business that they run, that's the type of people that they want
What you
to
need.
work
Mm-hmm.
for them. That's just gonna be down for whatever. But yeah, when I seen that, I immediately thought Lori called the police because I was like, oh, she must have woke up and seen that damn bird. Called the
So they caught up that
Yeah.
quick. Caught him up that quick.
police. I don't know, but Rue need to spend some time in jail a little bit. She ain't really had no true consequences yet. She might need to sit in there for a few days.
I agree. It won't hurt anything. It won't hurt anything at all. Anybody have any other thoughts on Rule? Any theories on who called the popo on Rule? Was it just reckless driving, or did one of the two leaders call the popo on her?
Yeah. I think they definitely been watching her because I seen like a clip where they telling her they
Yeah.
got some pictures of her. And she's like, "Oh, how do I know that you really got some kind of way? Rue."
That part.
So she was like, "How I know y'all got pictures? That could be anything. I can't say whether it's me or not." And then they, pull it out. She's like, "Oh, so it's okay for y'all to lie, but it's not okay for me to lie." Rue, ask for a damn lawyer and shut up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
That
like, what
part.
happened
But
to Bishop? I'm like, Bishop not following her no more.
And
I
that's
guess
the other
not.
thing. Where was Bishop when all this was
Mhm.
happening? Was he way, way back? And I hope he got the stuff in his car and not her.
I hope so. That's
I
what
was
I was
thinking that he
thinking
did.
about. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm,
I don't know. I
I don't know.
honestly agree with Tamika's assessment. I think that this comes back to that part where they give us that vague little hand out the thing, like somebody's staking out and watching somebody. And Rue was literally going across the border so many times and coming back and forth with the stuff. So it's absolutely possible that she could have gotten on somebody's radar with her going back and forth so many times, which I was like, you can't go back and forth that many times. Come on now, Lori. Now you got to have a better plan than this right here.
And
Eventually,
Alamo sending those girls to the rehab. We don't know how many of those girls have ended up at the damn rehab. I'm just saying. He said that's what he do for them. He send them there.
Yeah, I mean, it could be so many different reasons, but I do really think that it has more so to do with they want her to they want the bigger fish, and they're going to use her to try to get the bigger fish. And that's probably what's going to put her in direct danger again with
Yep.
because it's all good right now because, ain't no real issues, but the issues are going to come when she got to pick herself or she got to be a snitch or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So
Mhm.
guess we'll see how it all play out.
That's a
Absolutely.
good one too, Kendall. She said, or are they on Alamo's payroll and they,
You
testing
being
room? It
tested.
could be anything. That's why I said just shut up and ask for your lawyer. You doing too much talking already.
That part. That
Well,
part.
I can't wait till Maddie come to her senses and realize that Cassie and Nate just are frauds. I mean, once you see their faces, they are frauds.
That's why I
Right.
said I can't wait for that veil to be pulled
Oh
back.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Maddie can be
yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm straight."
And that's
Straight up.
pretty much been the theme that we've been getting, like these first three episodes, is how it looked. The grass is always green on the other side. How it looked when you see in people's lives on social media, or what you think
Mm-hmm.
is happening, but the reality is completely different because she definitely dodged the bullet. She don't know how
She
lucky
ain't
she
missing
is.
out on anything.
Yeah,
Right.
and the fact that his mama tried to come out her damn face, I was like, lady,
Uh-uh.
if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
But
I
I
love the
think
wedding
Maddie
singer.
kind of knows that she dodged the bullet. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just that it was stuff they planned. Like that
Mm-hmm.
dress. You gotta listen when Maddie said, I like the dress. I think that was a dress that he picked out for her. Same as the flowers. It was Maddie's favorite color.
Yeah. And
So
it could still hurt you a little bit,
that's
even
Oh
though
probably
you
yeah.
what's hurting
know.
her,
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You know how when you talk about doing stuff with somebody and then
Mm-hmm.
you did what we talked about with this
Right.
one?
Yeah.
Or something.
Yep.
It's just that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's all good, Maddie. You dodged the bullet. Okay.
She
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
did.
But listen, before we get up out of here, I just wanted to bring everybody our James Brown, Elvis Presley, Hall of Fame, Hall of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This man said to the windows, to the wall, to the sweat run down my, he was doing the most. How did y'all enjoy the wedding singer? Okay, I just want to know. And last thoughts, how did y'all enjoy the wedding singer? I was like, bruh, what the hell?
He got
But
a
I
bro
get
off
it.
group. He got bro off Groupon. That's what I felt because they already tight for cash, so he got off a Groupon. I
This was so
understand.
this was so inappropriate but hilarious at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this had me cracking up. I said, "What the hell is going on here, child?" It was.
Yeah, it definitely gives. I didn't have a whole lot of money for a real DJ,
Mm-hmm.
but he said
Okay.
he could do. He looked like he said he could do all the songs for a low price. So I will roll with it.
Okay.
And he give you cosplay.
Oh
Come on.
my God. He did all of the things. He did all the things. Oh my God.
Sure, I like when
But
Cassie mother was up there.
okay.
Cassie mama is
Oh yeah, dancing
Cassie
with
and Alexi mama is always a good time for me.
oh
Oh,
man.
I love her.
Mrs. T want to know how much did the wedding singer cost? 175
Okay.
And that was the whole for the whole time. He wasn't even
for the
For the
charging
whole
the
whole
time.
Right.
Oh man. Oh man, but yeah, this has been fun, ladies. We have literally gone through all the shenanigans on the latest episode of Euphoria, season 3, episode 3, Ballad of Paladin. R.I.P. Paladin. You look like a stiff piece of fried chicken. Hate it for you, bruh. Um,
Is that
Peter
my
gonna
mama
get
bird?
Peter. That's definitely Martin Mama Bird. Lori is about to lose the rest of the mind that she got remaining when she find out that her bird has been sent to the upper bird cage of the birds. Okay,
She gonna do
so
an autopsy on it. She was like, my bird was poisoned.
and then it don't even look like the pill was completely dissolved. So maybe it'll be a little residue in the
Ooh,
water thing of the
to be
of
tested.
a paladin's thing to be tested. So who else was gonna do it? She should have known not to let them all the way in her house anyway. But that's what she get.
But like for real,
So
it's the I'm for it. But I you know what? I don't even like Lori. But if it was me, like it's gonna be up from there. Cause like you not finna come in my house and take my pet out. Like you not finna come in there and off my pet, not my
yep.
pet. Oh no,
Hmm.
I'll be coming in hot next episode. Like that's
That's
it.
like a
I'll be on
kid.
everybody's head top from then on.
Well, they
That's
off the
right.
whole person, so I feel like we fair now.
Yeah, they did.
Yep. A pig
We
for a bird and
even.
a person.
Nope.
Mhm. All right, y'all. But with that being said, like I said, we have come to the end of recapping this or live discussion of season 3, episode 3, Ballad of Paladin, aka Euphoria. Y'all did y'all thing. This
Yeah.
is a great episode for me. And I'm just looking forward to whatever is going to come up on the next episode, all the shenanigans. So we're just gonna go around real quick And ladies, let me know your expectations of the next episode, as well as what you have coming up on your channel. And we'll go ahead and start with Tamika, Muchilla, Miss, damn it, I'm sorry, Kay. I need y'all just gonna have to change y'all initials too. I'm doing like EJ now, forgetting names, but Kay, Kay,
I ain't saying nothing
Monique.
either. I said I ain't gonna say nothing.
I know it's the K's, but respectfully. Kay, Monique, and then EJ. And actually EJ, you can wrap it up because I'm tired of talking. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.
Dang.
Just
Not like
keep your notifications on. I may or may not go live tomorrow, child. Who knows? So keep them on just in case I do. And I'm on the panels with the ladies hopping around state to state in this thing doing a whole bunch of different shows. I can't even think straight right now, y'all. So yeah, like all the channels, hype up all the channels, subscribe to all the channels. Appreciate y'all.
yes. Thank you for coming, Tamika.
No, that's
Um, I'm not doing much. Just keep y'all notifications on. I'm trying to get back to it, but I got a lot on my plate right now.
Understandable. Thank you for coming, Moochie.
Y'all, we got Testaments coming up on Sunday. I swear this show is so infuriating, but we keep watching it anyway. The whole the Handmaid's Tale universe is upsetting, and we keep going back. Y'all know From on Tuesdays, The Boys and Euphoria on Fridays. Daredevil Born Again season finale this Wednesday. I think I'm gonna go live this time. So Torian, if you still around, let me know, or
Well,
whoever's
send
watching
me the
Daredevil
link.
Born Again. Exactly. Let me know. Wednesday, I'm probably gonna do a live for that. So y'all hit me up if y'all want to talk about this season finale and wrap up the season. And Mortal Kombat is dropping next weekend. So I'm probably
Mm-hmm.
going to go see
Oh,
that and give y'all
oh
my
yeah.
out of theater reaction and first thoughts and all that good stuff.
nice. Thank you, Kay. Appreciate you. I remember that time.
Just okay. It's on me. So what I got going on? Um, reality TV, Bell Collector Birmingham and Real Housewives of Atlanta. I will be talking about those reality TV shows. If y'all are into reality TV, I cover those too. And also I did my Divorce Sisters with Jay. Yes. What was that? Yesterday, and as well as Imperfect Women. That was on Apple TV. We talked about the finale. And I wasn't alone. I had some company. So yeah, it was a good discussion. And what else? I think that's it. I think. Yeah, but just make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload, go live. Yeah, because I can't
Hey,
think of nothing else.
hey. Now you see what I'm going through over here. But
Right.
thank
I'm
you for
like,
coming, Monique.
thank you for hosting.
Tika, what you got going on, boo?
Girl, didn't I say I'm gonna let you go because I'm tired of talking?
Oh well, I was just gonna see if you want to say what you had. Tika got this is what Tika got going on, y'all.
Oh my
She
god.
got
Okay.
Country Wayne skits on. I think it's either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Monday.
Okay, there you go. On Monday, and then she got The Boys and Euphoria on Friday, and then she don't talk about Testaments, but she do talk about From, and she got Divorce Sisters on Thursday, and it's the same thing that I got going on with the added addition of Testaments on Sunday. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, EJ.
And then yes, I got you, boo. Yeah, and other than that, keep your notifications turned on. I'll probably be dropping some other stuff over on TDT. Please go and check out our reactions. Whenever you get a chance, it would be great if you guys would go over there and subscribe to the channel as well. I feel like we kind of low key funny sometimes most of the times. I feel like we do a lot.
That last from reaction had me cracking up. Y'all crack me up all the time though, but I was like, yo, y'all is a mess. Okay.
So I feel like y'all should go over there and check it out. Okay. Other than that, we appreciate everybody coming through. Torian, Havana, thank you for coming through. Kendall, always a pleasure. We love you, girl. And everybody else who came through, everybody who was in the chat but didn't get a chance to say anything, please drop down and type in hashtag replay squad just to let us know you came through for the people in replay squad. And listen, let us know what y'all thought about this episode. Was this wedding a good hot ghetto mess? And were you happy that Nate got the brakes beat off of him? Let us know, and we will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother listen. I seen it when he kissed them at the wake, made his body shoo. The high guy in 850, eyes smoke, tint, rap, camera, full chrome, and terror. Street vibe by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To women making serves, you your mouth is the click. Back up, I have my honey's total busted. That's right.